Hello, this is the Brass Love One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This video, the name of it is, you're going to be dealing with a mystical person. Whenever it may be, if it haven't happened already. So let me just get a vision first before I do this storyline. Okay, universe. Give me a vision. Where is this? Man, woman, where is it? Or whatever it may be. Or whatever. Let's just see. Okay. So we got a trail and we got a car going down the trail. You know when the car go down the trail, the dirt trail, and it leaves the marks in the road, so it's narrow. So we got swings down here, so let's see something. So we got like a child being pushed on the swing. So we got a little blonde haired little boy being pushed on the swing by his mother. He got short brown curly hair. Big Caucasian, European. But remember, when I do visions, people don't have to look like that for real. God just give me somebody, okay? So, let's just see. Okay, we got a man getting out. We got a suit on. We got a man getting out. Shut the door. Going over to the lady and he's talking a little bit. So she's going to sign something as far as him. So she's going to give her something. She's going to sign something. Okay. Okay. She's reaching over the baby. She's reaching over the child. She's reaching the child over to him. She signed something. It's like it's a receipt or something like that. It don't even seem like it's like a big piece of paper, anything like that. So they're going on away. The man and the child. We got the hat on his head. Big hat though. Pulling off. This is what color is long. He got like a long car. Like a long car. So it's old. I mean, well, I call it old. Those cars that, does it look like it's from the 50s, 60s, or whatever it's from. The rappers usually have it in their videos. They long, but they popular and expensive right now today. But I consider them old cars. They long, right? The ones they bounce in a video. You know what I'm saying? The ones that carry a lot of passengers. I think that's why the rappers love them so much, because they can get like 6 of them up in there instead of 2 people. So we got a car like that. I don't know who he is though. But anyway, so it's like the lady reached the child off, seemed like that's what it's looking like. So I don't know exactly. Okay, I hear Springfield. So Springfield, let me think. Springfield is what state? Let me think for a minute. What is Springfield? I forgot what Springfield is. Where's my phone? I couldn't remember. Well, I forgot what Springfield is. Let me just go look. I have to find out. I cannot believe it. I had it on. I thought I had it on in my pocket. I gotta find it. It's important. it, but I just didn't want to do that. Okay, so we got Springfield. And I want to know, because I forgot what Springfield is hooked to. So, Springfield what? Springfield is a part of what? Oh my goodness, I heard something. I heard something in my mind. Oh my goodness, where that came from? I won't say that. I will not say that. Oh my goodness. So let's just flow. It came out of nowhere. So let's just say we're Springfield. Let's go back to Springfield. That's the focus for me. Okay, Springfield, Missouri. Okay, Springfield is in Missouri. We're in Kansas, right? So I'm going to stick with Missouri, okay? Because it came to me, right? Okay, let's just flow. Yeah. Let's just say you're going to meet a mystical person, if you haven't already, right? But this year is out. It don't have to be right now, but before this year is out. If not before this year is out, maybe next year, okay? So let's just see. So that was the vision, though. So we have a lady passing over a child, signing off a child, you know, right? Signing off, right? It's like a receipt. Get my drift? When you go to the store, they give you a receipt, right? Correct? I didn't see any money passed or anything like that, but yeah. So both people are European, right, in my vision, but they don't have to be, but you know, that's my vision, okay? So the meeting place was the park, right, evidently. I didn't see any more children at the park. So I don't know if she's a social worker. I don't know if she's a mother in general, a social worker, or who this lady was, or child thief. I don't know who she was. I just don't know, okay? Okay, let's take these. Okay, let's see. Take some from here. Not ordinary. Okay, we got the first card it was an unknown recorded conversation. And she might didn't know about it because the man might have had some kind of bug on him. Or the lady might have had a bug on her, or had her cell phone some kind of way. Or somebody might have been around to actually hear it, right, and record it. I don't know, okay? We're dealing with somebody who is cold, center of attention. Let's just flow. I'm going to take some cards out before. Okay. Okay. Somebody decided they didn't care anymore, right? Because they wasn't looking at something that was sacred. So maybe it's a mother that gave her child away or something like that. Or the mother's passing the child over. Because somebody wanted to work it for success. Because the person was going through torture or was being tortured to get a child away maybe, or whatever this is. Or next one is somebody needs to start falling back in love with the person's self. The woman, I guess. Because we have a man who wanted to be validated. Her man, or whoever this man is that she gave her child to, maybe. Let's just say, whatever this is. So, somebody decided to pluck the child because the child was the one who was given away, look like here. because somebody thought somebody was a turncoat. So let me just get some more. Somebody was living a plantation where living, life was falling apart for the man, for the woman, or for somebody. So somebody live in an upscale area, political area, racist area. So we have right here that we got a woman was searching for love from a player or from an actual boss. Get what I just said, right? So when the lady passed off her child to this man, he would be considered some man of service, whoever he is, and she was searching for love, somebody to give her child to, or whatever was going on, or she was dealing with a boss of hers, and she got pregnant maybe, or whatever this is, and he forced her to give her child away, or whatever this is, or her man she had forced her, however this goes. So he had tendencies for sure, whoever the man is. So during her trying times, this man might have been judging her. Any water sign, especially Pisces, like what person act like one, maybe. Okay, so we have right here somebody moved fast on it and committed manslaughter. So we can turn a manslaughter card around and just say somebody did something without a cause. So in my vision, the child was given away. So we can say the mother did something fast without a cause, and that was give her child away. Okay, so we got a stepdad. So we have a stepfather that was molding the child to be gay, right? Having relations with the son. So I never said, did I say what the child was on the swing? Okay, what was the child? Oh my goodness, did I say what the child was, a girl or boy on that swing? Oh shucks, I don't remember. What's the child, a girl or boy? I'm not sure. I would have to listen and see if I said it, but I don't know if I said it or not. I'm not sure though. So maybe it was a child. Maybe it was a son. If not, take it as a female. Okay, let me just get some cards and try to end this, because somebody's going to be dealing with somebody who is mystical. Right? Let's see. I'm hearing roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So that man was rolling a car gently down the road. Remember, you heard me say that? So we have somebody 24 and up and 42 and up. I love them, but there ain't gonna be no romance. So we have like mother probably. They gave her child away maybe. She loved her child, but she was no longer going to care and look at her child as sacred, and she gave her child away or sold her child or whatever this is, or she is dealing with a man some kind of way, child's father or some man that she decided she loved him, but she wasn't going to have no more romance with him, or he decided that about her or whatever this is. So, listen, why did she even let him dictate? She needed to be unavailable to him, letting him dictate what it's going to be and what it's not. So, he might want her to get a child away. I just don't know. We got 4. The child could have been 4 years old. It don't have to be, okay? We got 19, number 9, number 1, number 10. She is holding on to love, but he beat her so much. Whichever way, financially, emotionally, verbally, financial, however, physical, whoever this man is, she was hooked to. So freedom was calling, but will she answer freedom? Because she had to see what she is looking for. So freedom was calling. So she is trying to get away from whoever this man is. Freedom was calling, and she gave her child away because Freedom was calling. Or whoever her guy was, he decided that he didn't want the baby, and he wanted her to get her child away, and they for them to be together, or whatever this is. So she gave the baby away, and that would be Freedom. Okay? God said that he cold-hearted, son of attention. He didn't even look at the child as sacred. Yes, you are getting a reading from myself, the brass loved one. I don't see any signs but the water signs so far. So we have right here that the mother or the father of the child felt like they were sailing away from their problems, right? They wanted to get away from that rink-a-dink place. So I'm going to say that they decided to get the baby away from that rink-a-dink place, right? So they wanted to sail away from their problems, and they gave their child away. Anything like that? Well, they moved themselves or whatever. They wanted to drop their burdens. But is he even husband worthy? So he could be her husband, whoever the man is. Or she wanted him to be her husband, or he just was the father of her child, or whoever he is. She had to see, she was saying that she was being tortured by him, and he had to see that she is crying out to not be tortured, but he felt like he was being tortured, maybe because he didn't want the child, maybe. So we have, she had to stop being sneaky about money or him. So we have this one. She had to know that she should not get herself involved in any trouble dealing with this man, because he is a felon or he will become one. So whoever the man was, I guess, in that car, I guess he would be the one that would become the felon, I guess. I don't know. Okay. We got the real mother and we got the brother, right? I will tell my story. So we got the mother of the child is going to tell her story. Well, I guess the child, I don't know. Somebody's going to tell their story. I will tell my story. Because we dealing with, is your mom your real mother, your brother your real brother? Follow me? So, I'm trying to... I hear, pop goes the weasel. Pop goes the weasel. That means something jumping out. Pop goes the weasel. Somebody gonna surprise somebody. Pop goes the weasel. So we have this man might have treated the female, his wife, if not his wife, his child's mother, if he was the boss, her boss at work, or his child's mother in general, or his wife or whoever, he is treating her like a weasel maybe. Okay, let's see. Yes, you're on your path. Now it's right over to get on it. So she on her path, or she felt like she was on her path once she gave the baby away, or he felt like she was on her path once she gave the baby away, or we got the child, that is the baby, the child, and grew up, or whatever this might be. I don't know. Yes, the child on the child's path, because the child will be looking for the child's real parents, maybe, or whatever this is. Okay, let's see. Oh, the date down there. The date. Okay, let's see. Something was lagging. Or somebody didn't want something, she lagged. Didn't want no more game plan, or didn't want no game plan. Okay, out of anybody. So in my vision, the lady, it didn't seem like she was, she might wasn't the mother. I don't know, it was something about how she was acting, because she didn't say, well, give me 5 minutes, you know, to give my baby a hug, a kiss, a last minute hug. She wasn't acting like that. She signed the little receipt book or whatever he had, receipt or some paper. I didn't see her take no money or anything. She could look like she could be a social worker or somebody in business. She's handing the child over to the man. Okay, I guess to say that, the child was given. Anything like that? Money. Okay, here we go. And here. Hopefully this is it. This is it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this card. She used her imagination to make the baby disappear without a trace. Or whoever the child's father is. Or whoever the child's father is. If it was her husband, her boss, or her guy in general, whoever the father was, made it happen, or she made it happen. Because she's going to be moving a rougher matter, she felt like. Or whoever the father of the child told her she was going to be. So we got number 18. Something could have happened when the mother was 18. Father was 18. Okay, the father could be 81 right now in life, or whatever this is. We got number 9. September. Number 9 in general. Let's just go. So let me just look these clothes. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see, the next card is what? This is the second set. I'm reading a card. So the cards say the second set. So I don't know what's the second set, right? Maybe the second set of kids for this man, or what, I just don't know, right? So there's a special railing from outside or inside. That means we got a railing inside of a place, a building, a schoolyard, or whatever it is, someplace, or inside or out, that has a distinct look to it. Get what I'm saying, right? Next card is this one. What is this? Uncle dislikes. So we got an uncle that dislikes, I guess, the child. Because we got an uncle who was molesting and molding the child. Abusing the child, seeming like that. Not an uncle. Because we had the stepfather was doing whatever the stepfather was doing. Grooming and molding the child. But then we got an uncle right here that dislikes you. So we got an uncle that dislikes you. So we could have an uncle that dislikes the mother, dislikes the father, or dislikes the child. I'll take it however it goes. You never knew why, so you need to ask the person. So you never knew why, and you need to ask the person why you don't like me, right? Okay. So we have that the father, I guess, or the father of the child wanted the utmost guidance, okay, for the child, I guess. He wanted to be satisfied. Let's see, if he get his wishes, they are meant for him. So if the mother get the mother's wishes, they are meant for her. But if the child get the child's wishes, it's meant for the child, right? So maybe we got a child that's grown up that might be looking for the real mother, maybe the real brother, or anything like that. I don't know yet. Okay, so, or the father of the child, his wishes was to get rid of his child some kind of way, and he is cold about it. Okay, if he or she is rich, you want to be rich. You want to be able to make it too. So if the father is rich, right, the child want to be rich too. Or if the father is rich, the mother want to be rich. And if she had to get rid of the child to be rich, I guess she was going to get rid of the child to be rich. Let's just see. I have to. Sometimes I will put these in my hands because I don't want to feel like this. Bear with me. Well, I'm just going to pause here and make it happen. So I want to keep going here on all this noise. Okay, where were we? Oh, yeah. So we have right here that you're going to challenge it, the stream that flows, the stream of whatever that's flowing, to be able to, if one of your parents rich, you want to be rich too. So you're going to challenge the flow of it, right? You're not going to settle. You're going to outrun it, right? So we have, I'm going to move these out the way. Really, let's get these out of the way. How about that? Bear with me. Bear with me a little bit. Okay. Okay, so the next card is you're going to dream the biggest and the brightest in your life, because if she was poor, you will be poor. And it means no changes happen, right? So if your mother rich or your father rich, you're going to be rich too. And you're going to keep on doing whatever it is and challenge it to make sure that it happens for you, right? So we might have like somebody who mixed or somebody who racist or anything as far as race, right? Might be a challenge. So, because you want to be getting equal and fair, you're not getting equal pay or bonuses or whatever it is you feel you're supposed to get. But it's the end of the road, right? Explaining to a lawyer. You might be explaining something to a lawyer, right? Because somebody was naughty, right, about things. Somebody was playing in the devil's playground, right? So we have whatever your name is, but you are the light, okay? So we dealing with we dealing with the child, I feel right now, but you are a grown up or something. You wouldn't be a child I'm talking to now. You are a grown up, okay? Because falling into a trap of insanity. So some kind of way you fell into a trap of insanity, or your parent, one of them, right? Okay. Somebody might have been tampering around your home and around your grass or your backyard, right? So your security system may not be working, or you need to make sure it's working, okay? Or cameras, whatever you have. So somebody is locked up or will get locked up and go to prison, right? Because we dealing with some jokers. Somebody who taking you for a joke. Because whoever was working hard on trying to destroy you, the card says, right? So next one is somebody's heart is poisonized, right? So we got some females, maybe. If not females, we dealing with females who need a layoff of the sweet stuff, and that means cakes, right? Because they might like cake, right? So is your mother your real mother, right? No, whoever your mother ain't your real mother. So we dealing with coconut, and the coconut stands for just what it said, coconut. Or we dealing with somebody who is mixed with another race some kind of way, or they dealing with somebody who is another race. However, take it however it goes. You black, they white, you mixed, or however it is, or you dealing with somebody just of another race, period. However it goes, right? So we have right here that there's a whirlwind romance that happened some kind of way, maybe, or will happen for you, maybe, something like that. So we got a sister that was being in competition with you because she knows she was or she is not adequate to you, right? She gotta acknowledge, or she gotta acknowledge your fortune, right? So you might be a storyteller, or she might be a storyteller, like to tell stories about you maybe, but she need to incorporate some affectionate behavior toward you, right? Next one is, there's going to be a recovery for a brighter future, right? And you're going to have to live the best life by getting healed, or this person, right? Because we got to order a judgment that's coming for you or this person. Follow me? So I'm talking to the child all grown up right here. You hear me saying, right? It started with the parents some kind of way. So you captured the moment, or your sister going to capture the moment, or you going to capture the moment as far as what's happening, okay? So we got somebody will give you a diamond for your thoughts. And you know, a diamond is worth a lot of money as far as people feel, right? People think diamonds are so special, so precious, right? I don't though, but get what I'm saying. So somebody want to solve it because they want energy, or it's taking too much energy from them, or whatever is going on. Solve a situation. Newsflash, moments is going to come about. Because somebody put out some insulting remarks against the other person. So we got a sister that put out some insulting remarks against her sister. Anything like that? So some guidelines, right? On pleasure, right? By you or by her. Follow me? Simply. So no one wants you. Like that. No one wants you to have joy or to laugh, because it's going to come with a price, right? So eating peanut butter crunch bars, things like that, you can get more iron in your system, right? So taking all the anger out on whoever. So we got a sister here, so that's who we're dealing with right now, because it's not you. Right? We got a sister here that's taking all the anger out on you or anybody else this person can take the anger out on. Okay, this person is no cleaner than you, or the person is white in general, European. Right? Or just no cleaner than you. Thinks she better than you. You're an enabler for her to have financial gain. Okay? So we have with this one, bear with me for a minute. Yeah, she wanted to be pleased. While you barely have enough, she just wanted you to settle for not having enough. Okay? She wanted to live a lavish lifestyle, but she have no love in herself, right? For others. She was abusing you because she looked at you as weak. So she is living a cookie cutter of a life. But she had to find her own ideas in life, not your ideas, right? So you're going to go spring into your best situation yourself, right? Because some kind of way she tried to ruin your reputation, right? And she was wrong about that, right? Next one is this. She tried to appease others with your lifetime, right? She tried to make your idea small, or God telling you, don't make your idea small because of her. You build from the ground up. But she need to learn how to build from the ground up. A firm foundation, putting every brick in place, right? But you did that, right? So we have that she is doing barely enough. She did your father, because your father gave you away, I guess. I feel your father might have gave you away. Or your mother, I'm not sure. Whichever one, your father or your mother, take whatever part or both of them, however it goes. Or your sister or all of them with this card, because I'm just not sure. Whichever one of them tried to put you in a mold and keep you in a mold. You know what a mold is? When you make a cookie, don't you take the cookie cutter and you mold it into the gingerbread man, right? You get what I'm saying, right? Whoever tried to mold you, make a mold of you and keep you that way, right? Like to say, this is you, right? Because that's what they claim you to be, right? Okay? So they wanted to stop you from becoming the person God made you to be in life, right? By trying to just put you in some mold, right? And say, okay, no, this is you right here. This is you, the gingerbread girl. And that's all to you, or the gingerbread man. That's all you are. When they make Christmas cookies, you know they, depending on whoever it is, if it's a creative person like me, you're going to have more than just one cutout. You're not just going to have just the gingerbread man. You're going to have all kind of things. The star, the bell, the Christmas tree, the this, the that. And you're going to have different ones on that cookie sheet. You're not going to say to the children, oh, you just got to have this kind. No. Okay? So we have right here, confidence in you is your best choice. So you had to have confidence in yourself with your best choice, because your sister or whoever this is tried to sabotage you because it was convenient for her, for your father, for your mother. I'm focusing on the sister of yours right now, or whoever it is, right? Okay, stop allowing things to rile you up to a hill. So you couldn't let things rile you up to a hill. That means get you all upset, because maybe that's what this person was trying to do to you, right? Get you worked up, because it's wartime, on any of your negatives, right? So, person trying to have you be negative and get all riled up, you know what I mean? And show an ugly side of yourself, probably. Wait a minute, that don't go there, so it's this one. So we have that toy freedom, fake sense of toy freedom. So somebody had a fake sense of freedom, what they feel freedom is. They feel whoever this is, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, whoever it is, take whichever one. But it seemed like it's a sister, but she had a, what I just said, a toy freedom, a fake sense of freedom. Because she felt she could be free and she could be rich off of putting a mold, making you a mold, a cutout, making you a mold, right? Because remember at the beginning, you was giving away, or I ain't see no money exchange, seemed like you was giving away, signed off on, or whatever happened to you. And you was given to some guy, some man, I told you, right? So, you vanished without a trace. I think that card came out, right? I really think I saw it. If I didn't, just scratch what I just said. But I really think it came out. I moved everything. So she got a toy freedom. She feel that she could be free to be rich, to do this and do that. But that was fake. Because she didn't have her own ideas and her own things. If not her, whoever it is in this family we talking about. Right? It was fake. Everything about it. She had to ounce it out minute by minute. Because she couldn't make whatever happen fast like that. Couldn't go like that just fast. It had to be, you heard what I just said, ounce it out minute by minute. Because she had to take your ideas, put you in a mold and try to take your ideas to make them her own. That's what it's looking like. Try to make your ideas seem like they small, but knowing your ideas is not small. Your ideas are brilliant. Right? Try to appease other people with your life. Get what the card just says. She's trying to appease other people with your life. Your life, your ideas, anything that comes from you. Because this card says right here that she is going to acknowledge her fortune. And that means get a fortune from your ideas. But it's going to be some kind of order for a judgment to happen, right? Because she didn't have any affectionate behavior, right? Because this person was working on destroying you for some reason, right? So let's just go back to the next card. So we're dealing with a fountain. So some kind of way it might be a fountain somewhere where somebody live at, might meet at a fountain, might have a fountain nearby, something about a fountain, okay? Yeah, so talk to your parent to heal your soul. So somebody want to talk to their parent to heal their soul, or their parent want to talk to him or her. So somebody might get to meet their parent or their child. Right? Somebody. They might meet by a fountain, just like what it says, or wherever they meet at, a fountain going to be nearby, or whatever this may be. Okay? Or water in general, if it's not a fountain. Get what I'm saying? Or a fountain wasn't far from in their vision. You know, I just didn't see one because I told you it seemed like it was a park because it was swings, right? And a trail, so. Go within to get yourself healed. So the sister, mother, father, sister, brother, but mainly a sister, she need to go within to get herself healed. Because it's been nonsense dealing with the way she's thinking. So, because she is going to be staying in a pit or in a ditch. Because she tried to put you in one. Because it's going to be an outing of her, of a position that she's in. And she's going to be in a ditch or in a pit. Right? Because that's what she wanted you to be. She's going to be coping with a disaster, whatever disaster it may be, that she's going to be outed. She's not going to be in a position she used to be in. If she did not achieve it, it's not going to be coming for her. So if she did not achieve something, it's not going to come for her because it don't belong to her. Get what the card is saying. Her, him, or whoever this is. God talking about mother, father, sister, brother, whoever this is, right? So we have that. She need to stop living beyond her means. And you need to stop living beneath your means. Because her living beyond her means made you live beyond your means, if I'm saying it right. You had to challenge yourself to grow higher in your mind and in your spirit. So we have right here that there's going to be some justice. Because You had to start thinking out of the box. And she might need to also. So we have right here, something was gross dealing with this person, right? Okay. She might have been loaning out money, or somebody been loaning her money, or whatever's been going on with loaning money. So if it wasn't loaning money, it was stealing money. Put it that way then, if it's not loaning, right? And you never get it back or ask for a favor. So if she didn't ask you for any money and you didn't loan her any money, she stole your money. And you never got it back. Okay, we got some doorbell proof. Somebody, a man think he the best man for the job, maybe to ring your doorbell. Ring your doorbell, they're going to be on camera, he ring your doorbell, or just to ring your doorbell, or knock at your door, or the best man. She might have thought a man was the best man for the job, to do something, whatever it is, to take you away, or whatever this is, right? Do you really believe, as far as what you hear as far as God, do you really believe as far as God? Do you have faith? Did you have faith? Do she have faith? Do she believe in God? Will she believe in God? Or anything she heard about God? Okay? That is a card when you wrestling with God, right? That card over there. So she getting in trouble with the law. She getting in trouble with the law. Things going to be blurred for her. Right? So if it's not her, it's your brother. It's somebody. Where she's going to be feeling whatever she's going to be feeling like, because her nerves going to be bothering her. Right? Someone seems very smart. She seems very smart, but then some kind of way, there's no need for her to play dumb when it comes down to a certain situation, because she's going to be in trouble with the law. She's getting in trouble with the law. So she can't act like she don't know anything, because somebody seems very smart and they say no need to play dumb now. Pretty much, right? So what you want to do about it? Because she wants somebody to be strictly hers, or so maybe up here the best man, she might think a man is the best man for her and she wants him to be strictly hers, or what's she gonna do about it? She playing dumb as far as I guess some kind of way being in trouble with the law, talking to the law, or whatever this is. So she talks to the law, maybe she won't try to make it where she save herself, or whatever this is. Something gonna be placed and touched, whatever it is. I don't know. So let's just go. She was feeling like she was feeling like you deserve the behavior you've been getting. Her and a man, whatever his name, right? They had antics, both of them, that led them to do what they did to you. Follow me? Next one is, it needed to be some kind of controlling measures, right? Because it was insanity. They was insanity driven. Like they was insane on what they was doing. Never praise neglect. Okay, it was time to act on a purpose, right? It was time for one of them to act, or both of them, because they wanted to wash their hands on you, the African American. If you're not African American, take it as another race, okay? Because it was time for them to invest and able for them to gain. It was nice to want to help at home, but in some cases it won't help. It won't work. So you was giving away some kind of way, and they invested, I guess, by giving you away or whatever they did. They aimed high enough and just enough, and they gave you away maybe. Thoughts get spinning in your mind now, I guess. Or this could be you as an adult, and whoever the sister is of yours wanted to wash your hands on you, get rid of you. She aimed enough, just enough. Thoughts were spinning in her mind. She was anxious as far as she wanted to invest, so she wanted to get rid of you because you were sweet, right? You might be black. You don't have to be, but you sweet, right? Or you calling. So some kind of way, she is calling somebody, I guess, communicating with somebody because she wanted her needs met, and it was abuse, God says, right? So either she took a shortcut or somebody else took a shortcut, any kind of way to try to come your way or do anything negative against you. And she wanted it to be very soon. Let the person do it. Probably. So the next one is adapting to your neighbor's wants and fall by the wayside. So she wanted you to just to adapt to her wants and whoever she wants, right? While you just fall by the wayside, or she was adapting to her neighbors, her friends, or whoever, and she still wanted you just to fall to the wayside, right? Because you're nobody, pretty much, right? Wait a minute, I need to see this card. Too sloppy sometimes. I don't know what that is. So we got magic. So somebody, she might be doing magic, or she might be wishing some magic happened. Follow me. So we have, she thought she was an annoyance, right? She wanted candy coated enjoyment. This is a romantic card, so I'm gonna turn it around to, she wanted something good to happen in her life, something that would make her happy. So we got a brother that's third from the middle, from the bottom, from the top, or he might be the third child in general, or it might be three brothers, or somebody who act like a brother, or whoever this is, some brother, right? Could have been born in March, could have been born on the 3rd, I don't know. So let's just flow a little bit. She wanted you just to be, she wanted to treat you like dust. You know how we do when we wiping off our tables and all. She is treating you like dust. And she wanted to just brush you to the side. And just say, oh, okay, it's fine that she mistreated me. Oh, it's fine. You know, just keep your mouth shut. Or just say, oh, it's fine. Or think it in your mind. Because we got a serial killer. So she like a serial killer, or the things she do is serial, and that means she overdo it. Or she just some kind of criminal, right? So we have that caring for your ex-children. So we have right here that is a burden. So maybe some kind of way she had children. Her ex's children is a burden. Some ex of hers children is a burden to her. A man she broke up with, if it's not an actual, husband or anything like that. Let's see. Okay, they might. She might live by a water view, like apartments, or she might like looking at the water, or water view. She might be Aquarius like me because I like the water, but you don't have to be. You don't have to be that. So let's just love water view. She in her emotions. Let's just go a little bit. So you may be scared. So we got a man that's hooked to her, that like whoever it is, your brother, your father, or some man in general, her man, or whoever this is, he may be scared to be a real man. Yes. Unless your sister is really not a female, she actually is a man acting like a woman or whatever this is. So looking at what's suitable. Follow me? Looking at the structure of it. Want to be stung though, right? So we got another brother card. Two brothers. Second from the top to bottom. Or just two friends that act like brothers or whatever. But you gotta lift your spirits, or she wanted you to lift spirits as far as her. Or God just telling you had to lift your spirits because she had to see it right now, because she don't want to come up to today's time, and that means look at things the way it is now and stop trying to make it like she wanted to be from way back when or whatever it may be. Or she racist, whoever this person is supposed to be your sister or whoever this person is, or the person just thinks she's better than you for some reason, or your brother, whoever this man is, right? So, or woman, your sister, right? Brother, sister, your man, whoever this is. But it got to be an ex. If it's some guy, he had to be somebody that you left behind. Okay. If you was fed up, you had to make a proper move. So if your parents was fed up, they had to make a proper move, and they made a proper move and gave you away. Or if your sister, I'm talking about as an adult, she made a proper move some kind of way, and she was fed up as far as something, as far as you, or whatever it may be, or a man, or your brother, or whoever this is, your father. Okay, we're dealing with the home. Campground is the home. Right, so, okay. Okay, we're dealing with somebody who smell, whoever it is. We're dealing with a smelly person that somebody is trying to tolerate. Follow me? So we have somebody have expectations. And we got somebody could be named Callaway or whatever their name is. Or even could start with a C. We don't have to, but I'm just throwing out the name. Regardless of complications, this person was going to be moving on and keeping things going or whatever. Seemed like to come against you, some sister of yours or whoever. But you was going to have a lovely day. Well, God told you, no matter what come your way, keep on going forward, have a lovely day. So it's some body shaming from others maybe. So this person might have got some kind of stuff done to this person. You know what I mean? Butt, breath, hips, whatever the person got. Right? Lips, whatever they got. Tummy. Right? A lot of time. This person had a lot of time to think about stuff before and after this person came against you to do things. Your sister, or not your sister, who this is. Because this person was refusing to grow strong like this person should have, but this person decided just to torture you. To torment you. Okay, let's go. I'm trying to bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see something. Okay, let's see. No. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was let's see. Okay, let's see something. Okay, Okay. Whoa. I'm hearing Hail Mary. Hail Mary go with Diane. I hear Hail Mary, run with me. Hail Mary, come with me. Okay. Okay, let's just do Hail Mary. So I'm trying to finish these. Or somebody wanted to finish. Yeah. Finish. Yeah, because finish them. Finish them come from Mortal Kombat, you know. They wanted Mortal Kombat with you. Wanted to finish you. Give you away. Then after you was given away some kind of way, in some kind of way, when you was an adult some kind of way, your sister, your brother, your relative, or whoever is doing whatever, some kind of way, right? Because they want to finish you. Get what I just said, right? Because they feel it's war on you. So, but you are a magical being. You heard me say that at the beginning, right? So, let's just see here. There's some scary behavior, right? Because your sister, your family member, whoever this is lost in the woods, in the wilderness. And that is in their mind, right? Or in the physical. Follow me? Shucks. So, okay, we already have that one. So whoever your family member, whoever this person is, this person could be a trans person, might not even be a real lady. Okay, let's say, or your brother, or whoever this is. Dominatrix. Person might not even be a real lady, right? Either she a dominatrix or she a trans person, right? Or your brother, or whoever this is, right? Father, whoever. It should be your father. I don't know. It's somebody. Oh my goodness. Somebody wanted to anchor you down though and have you in a certain position, right? For some reason. So yeah, they wanted to mold you, right? Wanted you to stay at a dead end job where you don't grow, where you don't get anything, but you was keeping your peace. Because God gave you peace every step of the way. You're going to never stop wanting to help strangers because that's just in your genetics, right? You're going to always show that love, right? Somebody wanted to decode that. You know what I mean? Try to make it where you don't love. You know, where you don't care and you don't love and you have hate and all that. But whoever needs to check their mind. Because you're going to be secure, right? Or they wanted to secure that happened to you. Let's decode her. So here we got a church right here. Let's just follow. In church, you're being molded where you unclear about things, yes. So, church molds you and make you be a certain kind of way where when you are unclear about whatever and you go to church and they just put you in a mold. Right? You gotta think for yourself. You're aware of that. You're aware that you have been being bullied behind the scenes or whatever this is. So let's just go a little bit. Yes. There's been robbery, stealing of your money and items, God says, right? So the next card is let me see. It's like a lightning bolt moment where you decided no more, you had no more time for something, or somebody else decided it was a lightning bolt moment and they felt like a lightning bolt moment and they decided that they didn't have no more time for, I guess, something as far as you, or or God saying it. God deciding it's time for a change. So somebody gonna be stranded, like in a hot tube area, very hot. So this card just simply means in this situation, somebody gonna be stranded. That meaning they gonna be stuck. They ain't gonna know how to get out of a situation that's gonna be so hot and miserable. Okay, so because the judge gonna bring the hammer down on this person or whoever. Excuse me. Because it's for loyalty reasons, right? Somebody wasn't loyal. Having a child and holding on to the other parent. So somebody holding on to a child. Oh, somebody holding on to a child. Wait a minute.